Okay, so today I'm going to be talking about the coronavirus. You can see I'm not wearing a mask. I'm actually not in Bangkok right now, so I left. A few things I wanted to share. Let me see. I got some notes here. One is that go check out the room. Okay, I'm the content creator for this channel. If you like what I'm doing, just subscribe and hit the like button. One is that, when I was in Bangkok, it was very psychological, basically. That's one of the things I want to talk about. I don't know about how many people were actually going to catch it or not. There's a lot of debate. When I had my things up with a mask, some people are like, oh, it's not very effective, and other people are complaining that I have a beard, and that makes it not effective. And actually, everybody knows already that the masks are not effective, so that's not really an issue. But there's a lot of psychological things with it, and still, you're going to see masks in some of the videos. You're definitely going to see them. So if you're a person that irks you or bothers you, yeah, you just have to suck it up and deal with it. But anyways, okay. So I'm going to get into some of the psychology of this. So when I was in Bangkok in particular, it's stressful because you're always in the trains and you're in close distance with everybody in these enclosed rooms. So it's So I guess I was going to say, some people are asking, should I travel? Should I be going? Could I cancel my trips to Asia? I would say yes. I would say just psychologically, it's not really that much fun. When you are not supposed to interact with people that much, you have to keep them to a distance, and also the biggest way that things get shared anyways with the virus is through touch. So if I touch some surface, so I can put my thing up here, and then somehow I scratch my elbow, and then later rub my eye, and then I'm going to have the whatever I picked up. So those things are kind of hard when you're just in these close quarters all the time. Anyways, I was also thinking about a plane. But then anytime you get in a plane, then you're kind of like where things are moving around the most. So basically what I'm doing now is I'm just hankering down in Thailand. So I don't know, you can try to take a guess where I'm at. I'm not in Bangkok, but I'm in a different city now, and I'm kind of a little bit removed. I'm actually up on, and you can see different stuff around me. But anyways, what else did I want to say? As far as, I'll also talk about Thailand and Macau, because I was in Macau. In Macau right now, there's actually a travel ban. So from flights into the Philippines. So I think this is one of the first ones. Maybe there's some other ones too, I'm sure. But I was thinking of going to the Philippines, and basically there's anybody that was in Macau, China, or Hong Kong within the last 14 days, cannot go into the Philippines. That's my understanding, anyways. So basically, if you are traveling and you go through China or actually any of these countries, different things could happen. So I think Thailand has 19 cases, as far as I know right now. Those cases could go higher, and if they do, then maybe Thailand could be banned, so maybe later you're trying to go somewhere else and they say, okay, anybody that's traveling from China, Hong Kong, Macau now, they might not let them in other places for 14 days, or you're going to be quarantined. So that could happen. I think Thailand, I think it's a lot safer than Macau and Hong Kong and China, but still, I don't know if you want to take that risk. So anybody that's thinking about traveling, I'd probably just suggest not, just from a logistical standpoint. If you're worried about catching the virus, it depends on where you're going. If you're going to go to Thailand and just if you're planning to ride around the trains a lot and take public transportation all over the place and sit in kind of enclosed places, maybe you're not going to enjoy it so much. But I will say this, if you're in Thailand, a lot more people are doing daily things all over the place. Where when I was in Macau, and I think it's the same in Hong Kong and China because I've been watching videos, is people are staying indoors. So if you're going to visit those places, you're probably not going to have much of an experience anyways, because everybody is going to be inside and kind of avoiding things. But most of the stores are open that I've noticed. Even in Wuhan, they're open, and in China, Macau, and places like that. What else did I want to say? Basically, I'll just kind of explain again how the virus works. So people can be dormant, they can have the virus in them dormantly, so they don't show any signs of sickness, but still be transmitting it to other people. So you don't really know who's a carrier and who's not. So that's part of the reasons the Philippines is doing the 14-day ban, because it'll be exposed within 14 days if you have it or not. So that's like probably other countries might do the same thing later. So I'm just kind of explaining some of the reasons, why you should be really careful if you are planning to travel in Asia. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say for now. So this is the update about coronavirus in Thailand and in Macau. Oh, I also wanted to say too, Macau now has a 9th case, so this means that they are now, and it's the first Macau person. So that means that this other theory that I've been kind of sharing too is that, it's focused in Wuhan right now, but later it could be other cities. So later it might be, people from Chongqing, people from Shenzhen, so it's probably going to be some peak cities in other places in China. So it's not just about, have you been to Wuhan or not. But I think actually, anyways, with the Duterte in Philippines, it's already kind of moving into that, have you been to China or not? And now it's Macau and Hong Kong as well as far as Philippines is concerned. But that might catch on to other places too. And then, who knows, if other cases go up in other places, it could change. So since I'm in Thailand, I will talk about this one. I think there's been one case in Thailand actually Philippines had one case that somebody transmitted and died. That was the first one in another country. So that's what Duterte changed his rule about. So, but anyways, if you're in Thailand, there's 19 cases so far. I think it's stabilized at the moment, but we just don't know. Like, things could change a lot. And the one things that pretty much every source in Thailand is saying is that you have to be careful about the cities where the tourists are at. So, if you're going to be traveling in Thailand and you're just going to be there anyways, I would avoid Sukhumvit. I would avoid Koh San Road. I would avoid anywhere where there's a lot of people moving around a lot, because they're going to be coming in contact with a lot of other people from all over the place too. And actually, I moved out of Bangkok, so maybe my last video I was in Bangkok, so now I'll just report stuff from this other city that I'm in. You can take a guess what it is later, but I'm still in Thailand, as you can maybe guess from the buildings, possibly. So, okay. Anyways, that's basically all I wanted to say today about the coronavirus in Thailand and Macau, and basically I think I'll label this one, should you travel in Asia during this time. So that's basically my assessment of things. All right.